Hi everyone, I decided that I will take you along to make the cover for my Ozzy journal, and I wanted to show you some happy mail I got from Audrey at Odds and Ends. And sarcasm is my love language, and bury your worries. Loved those stickers. And then we have these two cool ones too. So she was kind enough to give me some of these from the Dollar Tree because I can't find any more. I saw them once, I picked up 4, and then I can never find them again, so I wanted to stock up. And so Tony from Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts gave me 2 of them. I thanked her in another video, but I'll thank her again. Thank you, Tony, for those. And now Audrey gave me 3 of them. Thank you, Audrey. Here they are. And I don't need the things inside. I don't need those things. So I just want the case. I think these are great embellishment boxes for people because it's a square and it's much easier, I think, to work on these than the rectangle ones, and it's nice and flat. Like some of them have that, that hump thing. Oh, I don't like those. So Audrey, thank you again. All right, I redid my friends because I wasn't happy with the twine, so I redid hers, made it a little bit smaller. I did the wax thread like I always do. I had to take it from work because I usually keep all my thread there because that's where I do my journals, because that's what I do on my lunch break. So I gave her the flat black fabric, and now all that I have left is this sparkly black, so I'll have to use that for mine. And this is the crinkle paper. This is the crinkle bag. I ripped it apart. All right, and now ripped it in, like opened it up. It's easy to open up, and so now I just took what I needed. So there's no need to waste all this. And when you see me doing this, you're going to be saying, what is she doing? I don't follow rules. I just do, I just do it. And there's so many tutorials on how to do things correctly and measure and all that. You're not going to get that from me. I just look at it and start making it. I don't measure anything. I don't want to measure anything. Actually, this glue, it's going to be a little tough to get this out. I'm going to let this stay upside down for a minute. I'm going to open up a new one. I hope that I'm in frame. Yeah, I think so. I can't live without this glue. I need Fabri-Tac or 3-in-1. Same thing. Same thing. So let me put this on. All right, here we go. Yeah, I didn't want to sit there in this video and start squeezing the hell out of the other one. It would have been taking a long time. So this one's quick. But when it starts to get toward the ends, it takes forever. I don't want people to be sitting there bored if they're going to actually watch my whole video. All right, so let's put this down. I still leave quite a bit on the corners. I don't go way up. I still leave about that much space for mine. And if it's a little bit bulky, I can just snip it afterwards. But I'd rather it be a little bit too much than not enough. I hate that. And then you see the thing and all this stuff. So this is just how I do it. Here it is. Okay. Now, I usually put a piece of Tyvek envelope in the middle for where we're going to sew in the signatures. And I'm still going to do this now, even though I'm using that crinkly paper. So I'm going to put some of that down. Cutting it straight would have been nice. Okay. All right, that's good. All right, let's fold in. Let's fold in these parts. Oh, I hate when I get glue on black fabric. It's the worst. Why am I doing it this way? I never do it this way. I always do it the other way. I guess it doesn't matter. I always put in these ends first. I don't know why I did it this way. That's weird. I love this mat. Let me take this other corner. I'm going to cut another piece now for the inside. Okay, let's see. You know what I don't like working with? Satin ribbon. It's so beautiful, right? But you can't rip that stuff. So it's like you gotta cut it, and then I don't mind a frayed edge look, but I don't like just cutting it like that. I don't like that. And of course, it's never perfectly straight either, so that bothers me. You know, okay. I can't put my camera up any more than that. Okay. And then what I like to do is I just like to go over it, all the edges, and just get everything good. And then I check. So when I fold it over like this, I see like, see that little part sticking out just a little baby bit. I'll just cut. Just that little bitsy, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. So now, let me get my signatures. Okay, I have them how I want them. I'm gonna just put them in now with one another. This has got to be my favorite one out of the whole pack. I just love that. That is great. I'm gonna have to do a lot of decorating with this. So many pages. Oh my god. Right. It's one stack. One stack. So now I'm gonna figure out how I want this. That's good. Oh. Okay. Might want to go a little over because I'm gonna have two signatures. Alright. Don't laugh at me now. Because I do this crazy. Where on earth? Let me see if I got a gold. Hold on, let me see if I need a gold metallic pen or something. Alright, I'm back. I don't know what I grabbed here. Oh, looks like it's silver. Okay. I do things way different at work. I don't do this at work. At work I have a certain size paper that I work with. You know, so it's different. But now I'm doing 6x6, so it's a little tricky. Okay. This down here. I know what you're saying. Why is she doing it that way? I don't know. But hey, it works for me, I guess. Alright, get these in here. Is it 2 weeks yet? I gotta wait 2 weeks? Ooh. How am I gonna do that, guys? Can't decorate this for 2 weeks? Oh, I asked her if she wanted to go live, and she said yes. So on Saturday, August 9th, we might go live with this, and we'll decorate. That'll be cool. She's like, they're not going to look at my face, are they? No. No, no, no. Alright. Let me get this now going. Gotta check something. Alright, wondering if I should only do one. I'm afraid. I'm afraid this is going to mess up. I should have did it a tad bit more. Well, I'm just going to go for it. Can't do anything about it now. Alright, whatever. It is what it is. What fell? My ribbon. All right. So I don't know if I told you guys. Gee, this is a lot. Oh well. My boss went in for, this seems too much. Wait a minute. How many pages is this? Something's wrong there. Yeah, I don't know if I told you guys. My boss... Sorry about that. Everything drops on the floor. My boss was getting chest pains and he went to get a stress test. And then he flunked the stress test. So they said, oh, you're going to need a couple of stents, but we won't know till we get in there. And then when they went in there to do the stents, this was last Tuesday. He went last Tuesday. When he went in to do the stents, they said, oh, we can't do the stents. You need open heart surgery. You need a quadruple bypass. I was like, no way. We were shocked because he had a little bit of chest pain here and there. It wasn't bad. It wasn't, just here and there. He's a fit guy. He's still young. Eats well and all that. I know that has nothing to do with it when it's genetics, but still, it was a shock. So, he went in Tuesday for that test. They realized how bad it was. They admitted him right then and there. And then, last Friday is when they did the quadruple bypass. And He just got out of the hospital yesterday. Now, they said he was going to stay until the following Friday, which is tomorrow. But they let him go early. I guess everything was good. So, you know, he's going to be out of work for a little bit while he recuperates. It was just a shock. And, it was a shock. And I felt really bad. But he did really well with the surgery and everything, so that was good. We were worried about him, you know. But he seems to be doing good. And then after surgery, they say he could have a heart attack or a stroke. And so we were worried about that. He's been doing good so far. So, good for him. He was driving them crazy those 3 days before the surgery. Because he talks. He likes to talk. He's a talker. He's a big ball buster, too. But he was getting to know the nurses, and they said how they're on a softball team. And then, of course, he had to say how he's a coach on his daughter's softball team, and who cares? Like, shut up. Nobody cares. And then he was like, when do you think I can go back? When I have a Zoom conference in a couple weeks. You think I can do that? And the poor PA is like... Yeah. I'm like, she doesn't know. She said that just to shut you up. It was funny. He's funny. Oh, look at this. I'm doing this all the wrong way. Let me take it out this way. Yeah, let's try this again. So he's doing well. He's doing well, and you know, but you know, it runs in his family. So, you know, his father had a really bad heart attack. He's still alive, thank God. But you know, so when he was younger, and it's just hereditary in his family. So, you know, that was that. But at least he went to get it checked, because if he didn't get this done, you know for sure he would have most likely had a heart attack at some point. Yeah, so the hard part is over now. Just time to focus on getting better and getting back into the office. So the other attorneys have been great. They've been handling his workload. They have their own workload, you know. They've been pulling together and making it work while he's out. He'll be back before you know it. He's thinking about 2 months. So we'll see. Because, you know, now he has to go for all that rehab and all that stuff. He's going to do all that fun stuff now. I make my strings extra long. I don't know why I do that. I just do it. And then, you know, then I just put the charms on and then cut them. But yeah, I make them really long. I mean, ridiculously long, right? So you're supposed to do 3, and 3. And you're supposed to cut it there. But no, I cut it all the way over there. All right. Let me get my other signature. Where did I put it? It's over here. This is a very long video. I don't like to do long videos like this. I feel like people aren't going to watch, or they're going to get bored. But here I am. So let's finish up this last one. Just trying to thread my needle here. I don't know why it's giving me an issue. The other one didn't. There we go. No. I had it. There. All right. Here we go. All right, let's put the second one in. Has anybody else been listening to Ozzy lately? I have. Every morning before work, on our way to work, we've been listening to some songs from Ozzy from all different eras. Oh, crap. No! No! Well, let's do that again. Ah, poor Ozzy. Feels so bad. So funny, wasn't he? So funny. Remember the Osbournes? That show was so funny. Oh my God, that had me laughing. I gotta put on the journal, Sharon, with my alphabet letters. I got some cool, creepy black ones. That'll be perfect. I'm gonna put his face and then Sharon. Oh. Come on, just go through, will ya? Almost done, guys. Almost done. You're almost out of your misery if you've watched me this far. I don't know. I was gonna say, if you watch me this far, leave me an emoji. But I don't know what to put. Leave me a bat emoji if you've made it this far. I'm curious. And if anyone didn't drop dead from my boredom of this video. Let's get this last one in there. Here's the needle. Oh, well, I'm glad I looked at that. I did it wrong. This doesn't go there. It finally cooled down today, but it's still hot. Like, it's like 75 here, which is not even hot, but it's still hot in this house. Still have the ACs going. Alright, let's do this right now. This is ridiculous. This now goes here. Well, I'm glad I looked before I finished to make sure that I was doing it right. Yeah, okay, that's right. Alright, let's try this one more time. I have a lot to fill in this thing. That's for sure. I'll have to get out all my creepy dyes and things like that and start cutting things up to have them ready. Where's that other piece? Did it fall through? Oh, I can't. You're gonna be kidding me. That other piece, did it... Where's that other piece? I don't understand what just happened. What just happened? Where's that little piece? Did you see what just happened? Oh my God, I'm pausing you. I got it. That was brutal. That was brutal. I wasn't going to do that to you. These a little bit more. All right, that's not bad. All right, I'm going to tie these up. I'm going to do flip outs and stuff too with this. Like I'm going to, you know. All right. So that part is done. Cut the strings. There we go. So it's bound. There we go, our 2 signatures. Thank you for coming along with me. I might take you along with some die cutting, show you some things I'm going to put in the journal. I might as well do things like that, because if I have to wait all these weeks, I'm going to go crazy, right? So I think that'll be my next video, is to like just kind of show you some things I'm going to incorporate into the journal. So thanks for staying with me tonight with this long 32 minutes of binding a journal. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Happy crafting, and I will catch you next time. Bye.